What is up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. This is Dr. Hamstang, and today we got a new fun product over here in the house, and it's from Kimafun. So basically they are a company that specializes in audio equipment, and they actually given me this product for me to check out and also to show you guys what to expect. And of course, any of my thoughts and opinions are just based on my own and are not influenced by anybody else. And always I'm super excited to check out any new products that can improve my audio quality when it comes to doing videos for you guys. And of course, if it's wireless, that is a major plus as well, because it's just super easy to bring around and just to use it without any wires. And I'm super excited to check this one out. So today what we're gonna do is a little bit of an unboxing over here, and also just to teach you guys how to set this up with your smartphones, with your DSLRs or whatever, if you want to do some recording as well. And also I'm going to show you guys a little bit of a sound test. So I'm going to show you the quality of this product over here in case if you do decide to buy this. I will leave all the links in the description down below if you guys do decide to purchase this product. So yes, without further ado, let's just get right into it. Alright, I'm going to start off with the packaging over here, because I gotta say it actually looks pretty legit and it looks really nice. If I do see this in the shop, you know, it does catch my attention. And I'm going to look at the back over here. These are the major key features of here. You have your 2.4 gigahertz microphone system, which is pretty common nowadays. And you have your transmitter, you do have your receiver as well. And the main thing over here, up to 30 meters of range. And you also do have this thing over here, which is specially designed for your DSLRs, your mobile interviews, and also if you guys are a little bit into your social media, you can do a little bit of your vlogging with this. So we're going to open up this bad boy over here and see what we're going to get inside the box. Alright, so first thing here, we have a lavalier mic to connect to your transmitters, and it does have a clip here to connect this to your t-shirt, to your jacket or whatever for a more precise sound. Next thing over here, we do have a dual charging cable over here to charge up your transmitter and your receivers. The only thing that's a bit of a bummer over here is that this one doesn't use your USB-C. This one still does use your micro USB. Also, we have some adapters over here. This one is to connect to your DSLRs and to your cameras. And over here, we have one more as well to connect to your smartphones, including your iOS device and also your Android device. So finally, we get to check out the main attraction over here, which are the KM-G10. So over on the left here, what we have is the transmitter with the built-in microphone on the top. And here we have the receiver, the thing that you'll be connecting to your smartphone, to your DSLRs, and of course to your cameras. And we're going to talk about the build and design on both of these two devices. And I gotta say, I actually really do like it. It's very tiny and small, and of course it's very lightweight. So of course, attaching this to yourself is going to be a breeze because it's very light. And talking about attaching to yourself, you do have your clip-on over here, so you can actually attach it to your t-shirt, to your jacket, and of course if you're into a bit more vlogging, you can attach it to your tripod, which of course is a very convenient thing. In terms of the color, I really like the matte black feel to it because it's very subtle. If you do wear more dark colored clothing, it will actually blend in very well. And of course, if you talk about the design, yes, it will be a bit confused because it does look very similar. If you kind of press and hold on one of the devices, it will turn on for about 3 seconds, and as you can see here, it's entering into its pairing mode. And of course, if you want to turn this off, what you can do is just press and hold for 3 seconds and it will turn off. On both of these two devices, what you can do is just click on this once and it will show you the battery indicator over here. If it does blink 4 times, it means that it's fully charged. Less blinks means less charge. No blinks means there's no battery in your devices over here. And over here in the middle, when you're charging your devices, this will turn up into red. And once it's fully charged, it will turn green on the bottom over here. So now let's check out each of these two devices. So here we have the transmitter, and as I mentioned before, you do have a built-in microphone on the top. But of course, if you do want to use the lavalier mic, you can actually attach it over here on the side. Next to it, this is where you can actually switch your channel. So by doing that, you actually just press on it simultaneously and it will switch channel. And once the indicator over here goes from flashing to steady, it means that it has switched channels. And over here on the bottom, you do have your micro USB for your charging. Next up, we have the receiver over here, and on the top, this is where you attach your adapter to connect this to your smartphone, to your DSLRs, and to your cameras. Over on the side here, this is where you can put your earphones, so you can actually basically hear yourself live while you're doing your recording. And here, this is where you can actually adjust your gain control. So if you want to sound louder, you press this. If you want to sound softer, you can actually press the minus button over here. One more thing to note is that if you turn this on, you go to about level 3. There's about 5 levels altogether that you can actually adjust in terms of the volume. And over here on the bottom, you have your micro USB for your charging. And one more thing to note is that if you click this button while you're doing your recording, this will enter into the mute stage. So basically what happens is that it will not pick up any sound while the device is still on. Okay, so I'm now going to show you how to set this up your devices, and of course it does connect the same way with your DSLRs and to your cameras. The reason why I'm using the Galaxy Note 10 Lite over here is because it does have your audio jack. So what you need to do is of course get the right cable and the right adapter over here, and what you do is just clip on to the receiver over here and go on to the audio jack on your device. And as you can see here, external mic will be used to record audio. So what you want to do here is just turn this on. Press this for 3 seconds and you get the blinking light. And once you turn this on as well, 3 seconds, and as you can see here, stable light on both of these two devices, and that's how you know that both of them are connected. So we're going to do a bit of recording over here. So I'm going to turn this on, and this is basically the sound you're getting from the microphone over here. So if I kind of put this further away, as you can see here, it kind of drops. If I bring this here to myself, you can see it's picking up more sound. And as I mentioned before, if I click on this once, it will enter into the mute stage. So as you can see here, it's not picking up any sound at all. And of course, if you want to turn this on again, just click this once, and as you can see here, it starts picking up my volume. And again, if you want to adjust the volume control over here, press the gain. So as you can see, while I'm talking still, you can see the wave isn't that loud anymore. And of course, you want to increase this to the maximum at level 5. As you can see here, these are the differences you are going to get. So in the next part, we're going to do a bit of a sound test. Alright, so I'm doing a outdoor sound test over here. As you can see, I'm not attached to anything, so this is just basically being recorded on my phone. So this is basically the sound, and of course I'll be a little bit more drowned out, I would assume, a bit more surrounding sound, and yeah, this is the test to test for maybe for those who are into a bit more vlogging. Alright, so this is a sound test with the Kimafun attached to me over here. So you can see that without the cables it's definitely easier, but of course you do have a little bit of weight on your t-shirt, but it's not very apparent, and I would say it's a little bit subtle, and of course it's a bit more convenient to use than with all your cables. So this is basically how I would sound like. This is how the setup would be if you guys are into a bit of vlogging and you want to use the KM-G10s with that. So yeah, do let me know in the comments down below. Alright, so I have the lavalier mic attached to me over here, so it's a bit more subtle. So in case if you guys are doing a lot of vlogging, if you don't want something so huge on you, you can have this lavalier mic over here. And I think it's also it's a bit lighter on your t-shirt, and this is basically how I sound like with a lavalier mic connected to my Kimafun. Alright, so we're doing another sound test over here, a little bit more outdoors, a little bit more indoors. So you're going to hear a little bit more sound from the aircon and from maybe the surrounding. And of course, this will be a bit more helpful for you guys who are a little bit more into vlogging. And just let's switch it up. Okay, so as you can see here, I have the Kimafun KM-G10 on me right here, and this is basically how I'm sounding like, again in a similar situation with some aircon sound and all this other stuff. I would assume that my voice will be a bit clearer, and maybe it would pick up a little bit more with the wind noises, but I think overall you want a clearer sound in terms of the voice, so I think you're going to get that here with the Kimafun, and I'll just switch it up again. Alright, so we're doing another round here without any fan sound all around. So this is how I will normally sound like, and I think it's a bit better. Of course, I think the microphone on the phone is still alright with my Samsung S20 FE, and we're going to switch it up. Okay, and as you can see again, I do have the G10 on me over here. It looks really nice, and to be honest, in terms of the weight, using this a lot of times, you would feel a little bit, but it's not very heavy. And of course, if you do have a jacket or anything on you, if you do clip on it, it's very, very light, and it's pretty comfortable, I would say. And actually, I do prefer this setup because I feel my voice is better in terms of the wind noises. I think it's not going to be much as well compared to the lavalier mic. But yeah, that's just my opinion. And again, here we have the lavalier mic attached to the KM-G10, and of course this is more suitable if you guys do not want such a big device on you. And of course, if you want a more like a subtle approach, a bit more camouflage, I think you can use the lavalier mics over here. It's very small, and as you can see, it's just on my shirt. And of course, if you do wear something more black, you know, it's going to be very unnoticeable. Of course, do note about the sound around here because I'm in an enclosed area, so there's going to be a bit more echo sound compared to more wind noises. And yeah, just let me know in the comments down below. So that is it with the Kimafun KM-G10. A little bit some unboxing, some setup, and of course some sound tests for you guys to listen at home. Of course, I will leave all the links in the description down below for you guys to check that one out. And of course, if you guys find this video helpful and of course want to see more of this, do click the like and smash that subscribe button down below for more videos like this in the future. Do also follow me on my socials now on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, and also here on YouTube at Dr. Hammerstein. So that is it. This is Dr. Hammerstein. Stay safe, take care, and wash those hands.